Do you think you see the guys in MMA going to fight, going to box
for the money?
For the money.
They do it for the money. They do. Look, man.
Can you blame them though?
No. There's only a select few people that make the big money in the UFC.
Correct.
It's the God honest truth. I mean, champions make money.
Yes.
Lorenzo Fertitta was the best. When Lorenzo Fertitta was there, he would do these discretionary bonuses.
Yeah.
Where they would just give you money.
Right.
He had an idea of what he wanted a champion to make, and he would make sure you got it.
Right.
So when I fought Jon Jones, my contract was $85,000. I lost the first time. On Monday, Dana called me and goes, "You did a great job. We're going to send you a check for $1 million."
What?
Swear to God.
85, and then you got...
He gave me $1 million. They gave me $1 million.
Wow.
A check for first time ever made that, obviously, as a wrestler. It was the first time I'd ever made 7 figures. They called me and said, "You did a great job. Here you go." Then I fought again a few months later, and I had got a new contract.
Right.
And it might have been 300,000. And then we sold a few 100,000 pay-per-views, and they called me and said, "Hey, we're going to give you X amount of dollars to get you back to $1 million."
Wow.
They would do that, man. They were like, because that's what people don't understand. Like, I know they talk about, well, these guys are underpaid, but it's like, when you become a champion and then you're benefiting the business,
right?
They take care of you.
Yeah.
But even the lowest boxers make are so low, bro.
Yeah.
Like that
makes it seem like everybody making Floyd Mayweather money.
They're not.
And they're not.
They are not all making that money, bro.
No.
They're making $1,000.
Right. I mean, they make good look. But like you said.
But the good guys will make good money.
Yeah.
What does a guy make that? So Tank and all them dudes are getting paid right now. They're in the millions.
Yeah.
But they're the equivalent of the Ilya Taporias.
Right.
And the Israel Adesanyas.
Yes.
They're those guys.
Right.
But as you go down the card and you go down the pay scale, I bet it's all pretty equivalent or very equal. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, people talk like all boxers make money. They don't.
You work for the company now
Yes,
in the commentary. But how is it negotiating with Dana as a fighter? Or did you negotiate?
I have managers.
You have managers.
I have managers. But I was always really good about that. Mm-hmm. I would stand on what I believed. You know, one time he was like, "That didn't happen." I was like, "But it did, boss." I was like, "Of course it did, boss." I said, we were negotiating my contract when I first came over, and I wanted like a certain amount of money. Didn't want to do it. Dana was like kind of throwing a fit. Lorenzo goes, "It's fine, we'll figure it out." And by the time I got to the airport, it was figured out.
Right.
Right? And he was like, "That didn't happen." I was like, "It did." I was like, and it's not a big deal because I understand you have to protect your business.
Right.
And I have to protect myself as a business because I have a small window to happen. But then when I was retiring, right, Hunter Campbell, who now does a lot of the stuff with the guys, he calls my manager and he goes, "So guys, what do you think? Same as he made as champ plus pay-per-view?" I'm like, yeah. Even though I wasn't a champ, they still gave me the same pay I made as a champion and the pay-per-view. So it's like, I have nothing negative to say because I've had all great experience.
You've had great experience with it.
The worst experience I had was that.
Right.
When he said, "I don't want to give you that." And I was like, well, okay, then I'll just fight. And then I won't have a contract.
Right.
And then we can negotiate after that. And they're like, we ain't doing that. We ain't gonna let you get to Francis.
Right.
We ain't letting you get to undefeated heavyweight or light heavyweight with no contract where other people can start going, "Hey, we want you."
Right.
Right? So then eventually I just re-signed with the company.
If Dana were to ever step down, would you run the UFC?
That would be a dream job for anybody. But of course, I would love to do something. If they ever trusted me with that, I would do the best job I ever could do. Because it's one of the greatest organizations in the world. It's one of the biggest sports organizations in the world.
Yep.
And they've done such a great job of building it that the job itself is just don't fuck it up.
Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up.
Right.
Because Dana does, what he does is he's so passionate about it.
Yeah, he is.
That I can't imagine the UFC without him. But if not,
but Dana stand on business now.
He stand on business. You can be his best friend, he gonna get you. He gonna walk you out the door and say, "Hey man, give me a little pour." Hit that a little bit. I'm running out. You give me a little small pour right there. Yeah, hit me up. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let me get that. That's pretty good, man.
It's great.
I'm taking that bottle.
You can take it.
That's coming with me.
No, but we'll get your address. We'll send you and send them to your dad.
My pops passed away, but
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry to hear
okay.
that.
It's okay.
But we'll make sure you take care
Yeah,
of him.
you take. Then I will. Yeah, I will drink it in his honor. I'm gonna do exactly like him. My pops would show home.
Yeah.
My pops had them hard days, man.
Really?
My pops was working the hard.
Well, if you say Louisiana, he grew up hard.
Grew hard and working outside.
Yeah.
My dad used to show up, sit in that truck for 2 hours because he knew hard day at work got to come deal with us.
Yeah,
I was there.
yeah, he probably had to help a couple of drinks to come in the house.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Joe Rogan.
Yep.
Now, I didn't know a whole lot about Joe Rogan. I just knew him as the guy that Fear Factor.
Yep.
So I didn't know that.
He became Joe Rogan.
Yeah, because I love Fear Factor, and then they just got too ridiculous with it. I was like, I can't do this no more. It was really good. The first couple of seasons was really, really good, and to see what he's turned into as a podcaster. But in the MMA, in UFC, he's your Howard Cosell.
Yes, he is. He's very good.
He is very, very good.
I've never met a person that actually remembers more than Rogan. We go to dinner after the fights.
Yeah.
And he'll be talking about events at UFC 15, and I'm like, UFC 15? Was that in 2004?
Bro, we at 300 now. You talking about 15?
Yeah. He's like, I'm telling you, like this. But his memory to recall all these things, I've never seen anything like it.
Right.
But yeah, and Shannon, it says something when you do a job just for the love of doing the job, when you don't have to do it.
Right.
Joe doesn't have to do UFC.
Nah, he don't.
With the Spotify thing that he has going on and everything.
And Dana said that when he first started doing it, he did it for free.
Yeah.
He called the fight for free. They're like, and then they worked it out something later. But just because he loved the sport so much, and he fights, and obviously he works at it, and but he does an unbelievable job.
Yeah, he's tremendous, man. I think he does a great job of calling the fights, and I think that you could tell his passion for it.
Yes.
And everything. I mean, you guys do like hours and hours of TV a week. Mm-hmm. You got to love this too.
You do.
Or you can't do it.
You can't do it.
Yeah, and you can feel it. I can see it in you too. I've watched you from afar.
Yeah.
And I've admired how well you've done and how you've really broke through the glass ceiling. Because there was an idea of who you were supposed to be at Fox.
Yeah.
And then eventually you said, this idea it doesn't work for me.
Right.
And you became bigger than that idea.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I'm so happy. I don't really know you well enough to say I'm proud of you.
I appreciate
but I'm
that,
happy
man.
for what you've done and what you've accomplished because you deserve it, man. Hard work deserves to get credit for it. And I've watched it.
That.
Yeah.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.